Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Moin Ansari. I have completed my masters from IIT Tirupati. So today we are going to discuss Markovnikov's and anti-Markovnikov's rule. These two rules explain how unsymmetrical alkenes react with unsymmetrical reagents like HBr, HCl. So these are very important rules to understand the concepts of reaction mechanism, and as per the point of view of competitive exams like JEE Mains and advanced. So before discuss these two rules, we should have some basic knowledge about some of the key terms. Like question comes, what is an alkene? So alkenes are nothing but carbon containing double bonds. So because of this double bond, these are pi electrons, and these pi electrons are very loosely bonded. That's why it acts as an electron rich species. Electron rich species, and it gives electrophilic addition reactions. So do you think that all the alkenes will give electrophilic addition reactions in the same way? The answer is no, because alkenes can be either symmetrical and either unsymmetrical. So alkenes can be symmetrical and unsymmetrical. Symmetrical alkenes are the alkenes which contains both the substituents of the double bonds are same. Here you can see both the substituents of the double bond are same. But in case of unsymmetrical alkene, the two substituents along the double bond is not equal. Here you can see this is different substituent and this is different. Here in case of symmetrical alkene, the addition occurs uniformly. Uniformly occurs the addition. But the issue is in case of unsymmetrical alkene, in this case the addition is not uniform. Not uniform. Here the problem of regioselectivity comes. Regioselectivity means the position or reaction site where the reaction happened over all other possible sites. So to avoid these two regioselectivity problems, Markovnikov's rule is best to identify the actual measure product in case of these two reactions. So let's discuss the Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov said when unsymmetrical alkenes is added with unsymmetrical reagents like HBr, HCl, then the positive H plus ions will attach to the carbon having more number of hydrogen. Here you can take an example. We have alkene propane. This is an unsymmetrical alkene, and we are adding HCl to it. Then what will happen? See, this is an unsymmetrical alkene and this is an unsymmetrical reagent. In this case, we will have two products. One will be your 1-chloropropane, and another will be 2-chloropropane. Another will be 2-chloropropane. So according to Markovnikov's rule, the 2-chloropropane is the measure product. This will be our measure product, and 1-chloropropane is minor product. Why this is happening? According to Markovnikov's rule, he said that the positive ions will attach to the carbon having more number of hydrogen, and the negative part will attach to the carbon having less number of hydrogen. That's why this is measure product. Now, what is the driving force for forming this measure product? So, Markovnikov's rule is based on the stability of carbocation. Stability of carbocation. Stability of carbocation. In Markovnikov's rule, we observe that there is the formation of a stable reaction intermediate formation takes place. In this product, there is the formation of stable intermediate as compared to the minor products. Let's discuss these two mechanisms so that we will get an idea that how stable intermediate formation is taking place. So I would like to explain these two mechanisms on several states. Like we have the state 1. In state 1, we are taking HCl, and we know that chlorine is more electronegative than hydrogen. So it bears partial negative charge and hydrogen will bear partial positive charge. So this will ionize as H plus and Cl minus. Let's come to the step 2. This is our step 2. In step 2, we are taking unsymmetrical alkene, that is propene, and this propene will react with H plus. Now see here, the most important thing is this bond can either be breaking this way or this can be breaking this way. So we have two possibilities. One is the path A and another one will be path B. What will happen in two possibilities? So let's suppose this is our path A, and in this case we are getting the product, that is this intermediate formation, and in the case of path B, what we are getting, that is this intermediate. So here you can see this is the secondary 2-degree carbocation, and this is primary carbocation, 1-degree carbocation. And we know the stability of carbocation, that 3-degree carbocation is more stable than 2-degree carbocation and then 1-degree carbocation. Why this is? Because in case of 2-degree and 3-degree, there are alpha hydrogens are there. Here you can see 6 alpha hydrogens are there, which stabilize this intermediate. But in case of 1-degree carbocation, only 2 alpha hydrogens are there, so that it is not that much stable. That's why 3-degree, in 3-degree there are 9 alpha hydrogens, so that is more stable. And now we are going to discuss the final stage, that is step 3. In step 3, our major product will, that is stable intermediate, will react with our chlorine minus, and it will attach to the positive charge, and it will form our major product, that is 2-chloropropane. 2-chloropropane. This is our major product. Now, what will happen in case of anti-Markovnikov's rule? Let's discuss anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov said that the reaction is totally reverse as compared to the Markovnikov's rule. So the statement is, when unsymmetrical alkenes are react with HBr, hydrogen bromide, in the presence of a peroxide, then the hydrogen attached to the carbon having less number of hydrogen. In case of Markovnikov rule, it was attached to the carbon having more number of hydrogen, but here less number of hydrogen it is attaching. So before we are discussing this anti-Markovnikov's rule, I would like to give one daily life example. Let's suppose there is a classroom where students are already seated, and one student is just entering. So do you think that where he will sit? Naturally he will prefer to sit with his more number of friends, not in other places. Same way, Markovnikov's rule said the hydrogen will attach to the carbon having more number of hydrogen. But just twist the situation. Let's suppose the teacher forced that student and he changed the seating arrangement and sit with the friends, not with his friends, but in a different row. So it is similarly as compared to the anti-Markovnikov's rule. Means because of the presence of peroxide, that hydrogen will attach to the carbon having less number of hydrogen. Let's give an example. We have an unsymmetrical alkene. Same we are taking propene, and this is reacting with HBr, because HBr only gives anti-Markovnikov's rule in the presence of peroxide. We can take any peroxide, like we have hydrogen peroxide. So what will be the product? The product will be same. Two products formation will be there. Same, like one is 1 bromopropane, 1 bromo propane, and another one will be 2 bromo propane. 2 bromo propane. And what do you think that which one will be the stable one? So in this case, the 1 bromo propane is the major product and 2 bromo propane is the minor product. Why? Because according to anti-Markovnikov's rule, the H will attach with the carbon having less number of hydrogen and Br will attach to the carbon having more number of hydrogen. That's why this is major. But what do you think? What is the driving force? Why this product formation is here? So this rule is based on the stability of free radical. This rule is based on the stability of free radicals. In this case, the first step is the attachment of bromine radical taking place. That's why it is formed some free radicals. And what is the order of free radical stability? So same as free radicals are also electron deficient molecule, so it follows the same order as carbocation order. So 3 degree free radical is more stable than 2 degree and then 1 degree. The stability is same here also because of the hyperconjugation and inductive effect. So these two rules are very important to identify the products in case of electrophilic addition reactions of alkenes. Thank you.